Spence on Imagine Radio Breakfast here this morning. It's 6 minutes past 8. So he won the 6th series of the X Factor in 2009. He beat Ollie Murs. His first single, The Climb, reached number 1 in the Spencer Dispenser next. After his new single, Babe Had Your Fun, it's Joe McElderry.
You are about to enter the Spencer Dispenser. Joe McElderry, welcome to the Spencer Dispenser.
Thank you for having us.
How are you keeping yourself sane right now?
Well, I have a new single out, which has been nice to do that, and that's kept us quite sane doing all the planning and things like that. But, exercise, drinking, eating, all things that I think lockdown has entailed for everyone.
Music cheers you up.
I love all sorts of different music. I've been watching a lot of online concerts, and like old concert DVDs that people have released on Netflix. And recently I watched Ariana Grande's on Netflix, which was brilliant. I've been doing online shows myself, which is nice, but I love a good bit of pop music.
What TV programme are you enjoying at the moment?
I've just finished The Crown, which I loved, and I'm now getting into Bridgerton, which I'm really enjoying as well.
What was the last book you read?
Now, I am terrible for reading books, and I don't really read books that very often, but the one I just read before Christmas was Mariah Carey's autobiography, and that's the first time I've read a book probably in about 5 years.
What's your cooking like?
My cooking is unique. Not brilliant, but unique. But I have fun with it.
What is your favourite takeaway?
Now, I love an Indian or a good Domino's pizza, is what I'm going to say for that.
What is your most treasured possession?
Ooh. My most treasured possession? I mean, I'm not really a one for kind of possession. I mean, I love my car. That's probably I do love my car, and I love driving, so let's just say my car.
What's your favourite gadget?
My favourite gadget is... Ooh. That's a hard one. I'm going to... Do you know what? It's helped me through lockdown, and I've been able to do lots of online shows. I'm going to say my MacBook, my computer. It's a trusty steed.
What was your most recent big purchase?
Recent big purchase was probably, going on from the MacBook, I spilt gin and tonic all over my MacBook and I had to buy a new one. So that was my big purchase.
What the most useless thing you have bought?
The most useless thing I have bought is... that's tough. Probably, actually, recently, I bought some confetti cannons to fire off in my online shows, and they didn't work. They didn't explode, and they didn't share the confetti.
How was it growing up as an only child?
Being an only child was... I always wanted a brother and sister, but I was a part of a big family, so I was able to kind of feel like I had siblings, but I always longed to have somebody to kind of play with and, do dress you up games and all of that young kids do when they're siblings. But people always say they can tell I'm an only child. I don't know how.
Did you meet anybody famous as a child?
I met Mr. Motivator in Benidorm. I think Benidorm or Costa del Sol, somewhere. He was doing a live workout on GMTV, and I got to meet him on the beach, and I was very excited.
How did you celebrate your last birthday?
I celebrated my last birthday in lockdown, and we did a live stream show in a local theatre of mine and raised nearly £10,000 for the theatre. And I did games and party games and lots of music and singing. Obviously not to an audience in the theatre, it was all done virtually, but I had a great time.
Are you still in touch with anybody of the X Factor?
Yeah, I mean, we don't all speak all the time. I haven't spoken to any of them for quite a few years, but when we do see each other, we have a nice catch up, and we all have a lot of love for each other. It's just that everybody's off busy doing their own things and working.
If you could star in any musical, what would it be?
I'd quite like to do Phantom of the Opera. I think that would be a fun one.
How many languages do you speak?
I mean, if we can class Geordie as a language, 2. If not, 1.
If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
Comes with high energy.
What would you like to do more of in 2021?
I would love to be out on tour. I would love to be performing with my band. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we can do that. And more music. I hope that everybody has a healthy and happy new year. And I hope the same for me as well.
Which famous person would you like to eject into outer space, never to see again?
Oh my God. Let's say Donald Trump.
Tell me a joke.
Say that again. Sorry, I missed that one.
Tell me a joke, that was.
Knock, knock. Who's there? No, hang on. What was it again? Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah, boo. Boo hoo. What? Oh, don't cry. It's not that sad. I've just messed that up. But you get the gist.
Tell me about your latest release.
My new single, Baby Had Your Fun, is a brand new song I wrote last year in lockdown. It's a big up-tempo pop song, kind of country meets disco. And it's just fun, feel good, and it makes you want to dance.
Joe McElderry, that concludes your questions for today.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.